Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's been a very long time. It's been a long time. This is your homework support for EL 9.3, looking at plot and resolution as well as falling action. Okay? The main goal today was for us to now finish a story. So we've been reading a lot of stories and we've only read up to the climax. And so today we took two texts, Tale of Three Brothers and The Human Box, and you got the complete story. And your job was to think about resolution. So, what was the resolution of the story, and how does climax and fall in action help us to understand or support that resolution? So, here in your notes, we do know that there are two types of resolutions. There's our typical resolution, which is when the goal that the character sought out from the very beginning of the story is accomplished at the end of the story. So, in that resolution. Beginning of the story, character wants to kill a dragon. End of the story, the character kills the dragon. So that just tells you that in the rise in action, the climax, and the fall in action, there was just a lot of things going on. It was the entire process to getting to killing the dragon. Type 2 is a different outcome. And so in this case, we're saying that that dragon that that character wanted to slay, he or she actually slayed that dragon in the climax. So maybe slayed it in the rise in action, or maybe slayed it in the fall in action. It was slayed pretty early, which tells a reader, well, there's more story left. There's going to be a different outcome. Something else is going to happen at the end. We're going to talk more about those outcomes on Tuesday, but all you need to know right now is that if, in fact, the goal was handled, if that character accomplished that goal before the resolution, then more than likely there is a different outcome that will occur. And then when we think about fallen action, we are thinking about the events that lead up to the resolution, or they may cause a resolution. And this is all due to the climax. And so the same thing as rise in action is the because to the climax. Now the fallen action is the because to the resolution, because of the climax. Divine brought up a really good point, and he brought up that sometimes, and this is mainly for our bringing the closure types of resolution, fallen action is also the way that the main character may have defeated or accomplished the goal. And so if you're looking at that first one, if a story does bring closure, if in fact the goal is handled in the resolution, then more than likely, maybe the fallen action teaches us how the main character actually defeated the dragon. So that's another way to think about fallen action. And so again, through your homework assignment, your job is to look at Tell the Three Brothers of the Human Box and figure out what resolution type does that story follow, and then how. How does the climax, how does the and fallen action support that? Some of you are doing the paper, so you're writing an analysis or Lagos paper to explain that. Paragraph 1 showing the climax and how the climax supports your resolution, and paragraph 2 showing how the fallen action supports your resolution. And then some of you are doing the actual plot diagram. So you're giving a summary. You're telling me what happened in the exposition. So who is our character? And we all know that we're looking at the humans, or the planet Tierra for Human Box, and that they wanted color. And then moving up there, or it could even be the children wanted to give the humans color. So depending on how you're reading now and thinking about who did tell that story from the beginning all the way to the end, or who carried it, that's going to help you really think. Is it the humans, or is it more the kids, or Kalori's kids? All right, so really think about that. And then that's pretty much that. All right, just to kind of show you what we did in class today to get you an idea. So we read The Dying Elf. So first we all had this, and this is our summary in terms of what we know, our recap of what we've read so far. So what happened in exposition, so we know what Oberon wanted to do. Here's the rise in action in terms of what are some things that led to him actually not leaving, because in the climax he didn't leave, he actually started to get up and approach an elf. So we have that. But now we need to figure out this fallen action and this resolution. And so we read the last part of the story right there. And then these were the options in terms of, well, which one is the best fallen action resolution for this story. And D was the better answer. It was between D and A. A is an okay answer. D D's the better one because D at least shows that we're using the notes and saying that his hesitation shows that there was a different outcome because he didn't kill the elf. He hesitated. And so this is better. All right. This one doesn't really give you anything about it. It doesn't give you anything about the resolution type at all. It just summarizes what happened in the end. And so that's pretty much it. That is what you are doing. Okay, human box folks, I just told you exactly what you needed to think about. For our Tell of Three Brothers people, again, you want to think about who has the problem, and that should be the person leading. So if Death is the one with the problem, then there you go. Death should be in your exposition. Death is doing something in the rise in action. Death is doing something in the climax. Death is doing something in the fall in action. Death is doing something in the resolution. Otherwise, most of the story, and we all know we think about the title, if most of the story is about the three brothers, then everything in there should lead with the three brothers. What did a brother or all three brothers or two other brothers do? And that's how you're going to know that you're actually on the right path. So hopefully this helps. Good luck.